as you know, my name is Kianti Ayshea, and this is Blue Aura Healing Guidance and Tarot. This is going to be a reading for our Divine Feminines. All right, so all of our DF, Empress, High Priestess energy only. If you in any way at all identify as a Divine Masculine, hunty, you can go ahead and get at, because this reading right now is not for you. Not for you. Not for you. Not for you. All right. Let us go ahead, y'all. Jump into this reading. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, once again, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. All right. Thank you so much, guys. All right. Keep your joy intact. Okay, that is my message to you today, beloved. Keep your joy intact. Do not let anything or anyone steal your joy, because they didn't give it to you. All right, let us see. We have girl talk, and that's the girl talk for today. Okay, we have time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. All right, we have heartbroken. You see there? Blue be knowing before she be knowing, child. Somebody done ran away from you. You don't know why this person keep running away from you. You like, what in the world? Child, it's not you, it's them. It's very much so them, child. And the reason I say that is because hurt people hurt people. If you happy in life, you don't go around trying to cause misery to others. When you're healthy, you try to influence other people to be healthy. You don't go around trying to encourage people to be, unhealthy, make unhealthy or toxic decisions. So again, you cannot possibly think that is you. Okay, don't think that. Don't think that for a second. Okay. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Child. All right. We have acts. Yeah, it says breakup, separation. So that's one thing I'm getting here. You had a breakup with somebody. Okay, you had a breakup with somebody. But this time, you're moving on. You're like, I'm done. I'm not going to keep going on and off. We're not doing this. I'm not a light switch, honey. Okay. You said, look, if we're going to be separated, then I guess we just going to be separated. Okay. You could be speaking to other people, but not speaking to this person. So in their mind, they're like, oh, I'm getting the silent treatment. Child, how old are we? Ain't nobody giving you no silent treatment. If I'm not talking to you, I don't want to talk to you. Okay. That's it. All right. We have engagement ring. But again, you standing your ground, you standing up for yourself, being 25 toes down for yourself is going to always be attractive to the right person. All right. Now, if this is like some little coward or something, then they're going to run away. But to the right person, okay, they're going to find that attractive because you don't play about you, right? So some of you have got to this place where you just realize this person is either an actual narcissist or this person has narcissistic tendencies. Either way, you don't want to deal with it, all right? This person comes across as very self-absorbed. It's a one-sided relationship. 1 minute they're running, then they come back with all these love bombs. And you're like, I don't have time for none of this, okay? So you're moving around. Moving on, moving around, onward and upward. Yeah, you look at this person like they're a snake. They got this crush on you, but they're a snake and you can't trust them. So you like, I guess they just need to keep a crush. Let it just stay a crush forever. That's fine. This person is in regret now. Child, you wasn't the first person that was crushing and you won't be the last. You know what I'm saying? Child, they feel like it's a fated meeting. I agree. When it's your twin soul, it is a fated meeting. But now you look at this person like they're a snake. You don't trust them because they keep playing with your emotions. All right, child. All right, let's see what cards come out, what messages. Let me find out. The person was out here trying to be a player and don't know how to play. All right, got caught up. We got party here. Let us see. Divine intervention. Dun, dun, dun. Right? Addiction, child. Yeah, Spirit always knows what Spirit is doing. I'm not playing. All right, listen, for those of you who we like this because we've been doing readings together for a while now. Those of you who we like this and you've been watching my readings and stuff like that for a minute, let me tell you something. Y'all know how Blue say these are a tool, right? Like, these are not a necessity for people who are truly gifted with certain things. Like the gift of prophecy, you don't need this. This has nothing to do with it. You get what I'm saying? This is far removed from that gift. You understand what I'm saying? This, for me, is the pretty pictures. That's it. Now, granted, the cards are portals, y'all. So you have to be cautious as well. This is why they say if you don't know what energy you're dealing with, and people just be reading the cards and touching the cards, don't know what they are. They are portals, okay, to the spirit realm. Okay, let's just be clear on that. But they're a tool. The you know, coolest tool, in my opinion, is like the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, things like that. When you can just open it up and spirit points you directly to where you need to be. You get what I'm saying? That's what I mean. But anyways, guys, back to the point. I feel like there's a message in that for somebody. So if the cards are not your thing and you're like, well, girl, I'm going to just stick to my Bible. Ask God a question and open your Bible randomly. I bet you it'll be answered. You get what I'm saying? So back to this. Spirit didn't allow this to go down because it wasn't meant to go down. You understand what I'm saying to you? Alrighty. So we have proposal. Yeah, here come this person again with this engagement and proposal date. Okay. I feel this energy here weird too, guys. For some of you, I'm picking up on like, yes, they could have told you like, yes, I want to marry you. However, a person keeps running away from you, but they're over here with this person. It's somebody here. Okay. But this is a toxic attachment. It says toxic attachment, drugs, alcohol, obsession. Child, they can have all of that. They can have that. That's unhealthy. Who wants to sit around and be unhealthy on purpose? Like, if you unhealthy, it's because it's something outside of your control. I would hope. You get what I'm saying? Not something that you sat there and was like, oh, let me do this to myself. Now, granted, as adults, we do things. You know, look, partying is the first card. We drank, we smoke, we do what we do, how we do it. You know, as adults, some of us do, some of us don't, right? We have our things, we have our ways. Not saying we're perfect, not saying we should be doing it, whatever, right? But we be doing it. And it's been going on for ages, okay, for years. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Regardless, though, it's when you do something too much. That's when it becomes a problem. You know what I mean? Like, you can't cope without it. You can't function without it. You can't breathe without it. That's a problem. So spirit is like, we're not doing that. You get what I'm saying? If this is why it's a one-sided relationship, because you're aiming to be healthy and this person wants to stay the same. So what they're going to end up doing is attracting to them the same energy that they're on. So it's going to be nothing but karmics. Nothing but other narcs, nothing but other people with narcissistic tendencies. It's not going to be someone like you. And then see here, I knew they was out here trying to be a player, showing his head. I knew it. You trying to be a player, but don't know how to play. Or trying to be a player and got caught up, got caught slipping. Okay. Like, come on, son. You're not no player. Chill out. Okay. Chill out. All right, so yeah, we got the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. When I tell you this person feels like y'all soulmates and they full of regret, the reason they're full of regret is because this is a situation that I have now made worse. I already ran away. Then I came back and made it seem like I wanted something serious. Then I dipped off again because I still wasn't ready for growth and change. But guess what Spirit's going to do? Tower moment, and that's not something we would wish upon anyone. But in my opinion, tower moments are so necessary. Even when I'm going through one right in the middle of it. I always say that. There's a little something, you know, going on all the time for somebody, right? But the reason that happens is because Spirit is asking us to make certain adjustments. Spirit is asking us to take care of business and handle something a certain way. And we keep putting it off. And Spirit protects us so much that we get opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to rectify the situation. And when we choose not to, or when we are dragging our feet and procrastinating, Spirit says, no problem. Boop, there's a tower moment. You are made super uncomfortable by something. Okay? And then you can't do nothing but accept accountability at that point. Because had you would have made the adjustments, there would not be a tower moment. You understand? So to me, they're necessary. But this person, there's someone who doesn't speak on their emotions too much. Again, remember, they come off as a narcissist or somebody who's self-absorbed. But when it comes to you, they have all these feelings and emotions that they just can't do away with. You stay on this person's mind. And so we have cards like engagement ring, proposal, and date. But how? When you still have these ways about you, it's like, okay, what I'm getting for some of you, person has all these like things with them in this addiction. They like to go to parties and they link up with other people who have the same addictions or the same problems. So how is that going to help you? How can you be in a relationship with someone when you're ready to grow, evolve, and be healthy, and they're still doing the same things that are keeping them stagnant? Meanwhile, the Six of Pentacles is about reciprocity and being equally yoked. So in the event that you feel like you're going to keep being betrayed and backstabbed, disappointed, and let down, Ten of Swords, then the world, it's a wrap for that. It's over. And so that will be their karma. Again, divine intervention. Because with the Ace of Cups, you can't come to feminine and say, hey, here's my heart. Let's start this relationship, or let's try again. And then come with the same old, same old. So with the Nine of Wands, you have a guard up with this person. You have a boundary set, the High Priestess. You're trusting your intuition. Your intuition is telling you it's no go, then it's no go. Okay, like they can't get close to you. They can't sit with you. You know, it's that type of energy. We have the Knight of Wands. All this passion, all this desire. Knight of Swords. They want to rush in. They want to speak up on this. They want to let you know how they feel. The Strength card. You're just looking like, you're real bold. You're real courageous. You know, you're real bold. You're real courageous. But you know why this boundary is up. Okay. And it's so funny because I'm hearing from Spirit that this person was comfortable with doing the bare minimum and expecting you to just be like, okay with that. Ciao. You get what I'm saying? And then for people who have experienced more, again, once you get to a place where you've given yourself everything, right? God has given you everything. You've given yourself everything. Then you meet somebody who gives you everything. Ciao. You get what I'm saying? If you've been in that type of situation or relationship, you don't care for somebody who's not doing that. You don't care for somebody who's not trying or making literally no effort and swear up and down they making some effort. You're just looking like, are you kidding me? You know, so that's how you know what frequency they're on. You know, it's like they really think that the nothing they was doing was something. But that's because the people who have these addictions that are addicted to them, perhaps, let that ride. You like, I'm not one of those people. Axe, I will cut this off so quick. You get what I'm saying? I have no problem leaving this situation to continue to serve my highest and greatest good, because this does not. You know, we have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is anxiety or someone being trapped in their head. So when I told you they're full of regrets over not having asked you to marry them sooner, or not having popped the question, or not having let you know how interested they were, regardless to what, it's like the woulda, coulda, shoulda energy. That's what it feels like to me. I'm sorry. You know, feminine, you deserve so much better than that. Okay, you deserve somebody that knows who you are, that sees, I mean, for Jesus' sake, this person can see that you're the Empress. They can look at you and see that. This is why they can't get you out of their mind. So then why are you treating this Empress like she's just any old average person out there? Like, are you okay? Clearly not, right? So yeah, we have the Knight of Cups, wanting to come in, be affectionate, wanting to express this truth and this love. Girl, this is how you have this person coming right now. They like, I surrender, God. I surrender, God. Look, says letting go, release, give up, patience. You surrender too. You said, I surrender too, boo. No problem. We both surrender. No worries. No worries, dude. We have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this person's like, but I want the happily ever after with you. I want marriage. I want... You like, if only y'all could see my face. Oh, shoot. It looks like her face right here. Like, whatever, bro. Okay, whatever you say, my guy. Okay, that's how you feel about it. Let us see. Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages for my beloved feminines out there? Thank you, lovely, for all your support. I really appreciate it. All right, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you see it light up white, that means you have liked it. All right, and if you don't like it, that's cool too. No sweat, beloved. No sweat. So we have the death and rebirth. All right, this is being reborn. This is renewal. The end of one situation, the beginning of something else. See, hence that divine intervention. Spirit is like, sir, you can keep all that passion to yourself, because feminine don't want it. You get what I'm saying? You can keep that passion and all that sex energy to yourself, because feminine, you want more than that. Okay, like that's so easy to find. If you just wanted that, you wouldn't go to your divine counterpart. Like, come on, masculine. Please use some sense here for the ones in the back of the back that be staying even after I tell them to go. The ones in the back of the back that I be telling that they can stay though. Shh. Come on, use some sense. Okay, with the Eight of Wands, this is like communication. Again, incoming communication, because this person is not comfortable with this situation being on pause, being on hold, you keeping a boundary up, them thinking that it's done. They're not cool with that. Okay, yeah, the Sun card, because you make them happy. You make them happy and you keep them connected to source. The power of a praying woman, honey. That's what I feel about that. All right, so we have the Seven of Cups. All right, yeah, Seven of Cups. See, confusion, distortion, all that. This person, because of their addictions, was in a lot of confusion and distortion. They're ready to release those addictions, release those toxic attachments, so that they can get to their heart's desires and wish fulfillment, which so happen to be you, divine feminine. Okay, the Hermit. So this person has been staying to themselves, not really going out, not really partying, not really doing the same things that they would typically do, because they want to see themselves elevate. They want to see themselves grow, and they want to see what could come from it with the two of you, with them doing so. All right, so that's where this person is right now. All right, All right, dear Spirit, I ask that you pass this power along, some of this power along, not all my power, Jesus, but spread this power around to all the divine feminines, God. All right, yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Yeah, you're someone that they can trust. You're someone that they know is dependable. Because you have you. The Queen of Pentacles, I love her. Not just because I resonate as a Queen of Pentacles now, right? Because I technically resonate as an Empress. But regardless, not just because I resonate as a Queen of Pentacles, but because everything about her is just what women should aspire to be, in my opinion. Like, she takes care of herself. She takes care of her loved ones. She handles business well. Like, she's the one who people come to when they need to borrow. You know what I mean? She's not out here borrowing. And if she has to, she's giving it right back. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the energy that she's in. And when I mean borrow, I mean like, it's probably like, oh, wait, hold up. The check didn't come today. It was supposed to come today. It'll be here tomorrow. Person sending money to her. She's sending it right back tomorrow. That's the Queen of Pentacles. She's very, very reliable, very trustworthy, very dependable. Again, she's typically the lender, never the borrower. If she does, again, it comes right back. This is somebody that they consider to be like the homemaker. She's the wife, the homemaker, an entrepreneur. Okay. She's a great mom too. She's very sensual, so she's an awesome lover. She's a healer. All right, the Queen of Pentacles is amazing to me. And then you have the High Priestess. So this person, you see, the way that I'm describing it is, I'm getting chills. That's exactly how your masculine feels about you. You are amazing to them. So they feel like, what in the world? You get what I'm saying? But the reality had to hit them. The reality of the situation is, masculine, that had you not been caught up with these toxic things, you would have been in alignment with this person that you feel is so amazing. That's what their inner knowing is telling them. So they're like, this is a healer. This is a High Priestess. They feel like you have the power or capability of healing them. Hence that Sun card. Excuse me. That whenever the two of you are around one another, okay, you're like healing them, or whenever you're speaking, whenever you're connected. So remember that Axe, this person feels the disconnect. You know, they feel that. That's the thing about a true priestess or somebody that has true power, okay? Depending on whose you are, you know what I'm talking about, okay? You have certain capabilities. And the people that are connected to you, they benefit from being connected to you. So when you cut somebody off, you're cutting off their access to whatever they had access to. So this person, they feel that, they sense that, okay? They don't like it. Here we got the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is soulmate energy. All right, they really feel like the two of you are meant to be. This is a fated connection. They love them some you. They want to get on bended knee. Seven of Swords, you still don't trust them. You feel like this person is deceptive, full of crap. You feel like they'll say whatever they want to get whatever they want, okay? Which is you, all right? But karma, that's the thing. It's like this person is getting some sort of karma for having deceived or played with the feelings of this Empress, High Priestess person. They really, really played with this divine feminine, not knowing that you was a real divine feminine, I suppose. But that's not true either, because you showed up as the Empress before, so they already knew that. You see, it's like it makes no sense. And things that make no sense are very, very annoying to a Queen of Pentacles. Remember, I said that's how I resonate. Or a Queen of Swords, that's my rising. I cannot stand things that just don't make, like, for example, right? Why would you do that? Simply put, you see who this is. You know how you feel about him. You know how you feel when you're connected to him. Why would you do that? So you did it to yourself. You played in this person's face. So whatever karma is coming back, it's like you did it to yourself. So this is why a lot of them want to come back and apologize. Okay. Yes, because they want to tap back into your heart space, your love space. But they also recognize how powerful you are. That Queen of Cups, if you know, you know. Okay. They like, hold up now. Wait a minute. I ain't mean it like that. Yeah, I bet you didn't mean it like that. But you did, though. You was playing games in feminine's face. And trying to be funny. Is it funny now? You get what I'm saying? I bet you it ain't funny now. Yeah, see the Tower. It's not funny now. Now it's not funny. Okay? It's no he and now. No ha right now. Okay? That's hilarious to me. All right. Let us see. The King of Wands. So, Three of Swords. So now it's because they broke your heart. So this person is praying for an opportunity to come in and rectify the situation. Because they broke your heart. They hurt your feelings. And spirit, whatever form of spirit you want to refer to right now, your spirit guide, your spirit team, your spirit parent, whoever they are, is on their head. So they have to rectify the situation with you. That's what they're trying to do. Okay? So, but the thing about that is, if they come back in, again, masculine's in the back of the back. Okay? Y'all think it's a game. And listen, guys, it's really not. Because these feminines out here, you have some women that are divine feminines that don't know who they really are yet. And they haven't fully tapped in yet. And guys, come on. I'm ready for you. Come to me. Come. You have some divine feminines that are, you know, aware of who they are, but not fully aware. Then you have those ones who, baby, they know. They've been in this for a minute. They've been studying themselves in every which way they can study themselves. Certain energies have been reaching out to them. They're already taking a steps. They're already taking a walk. They're already doing whatever it is they're doing with spirit. Trust and believe. Those are not the ones you want to mess with. Those are not the ones that you want to keep playing games with. Keep on thinking that these people don't know what they know. Not to mention, not everybody tells everything they know all the time. So you have to be very careful of who you out here playing with. A person might seem so sweet and sensual. Remember, you showed up as the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. You're so sweet and so sensual, yes, but you are so divinely protected, and it's not a game. And the last thing they want to do is play with somebody like that, okay? So let us see. Yeah, higher wisdom. You have higher wisdom. It says explore options, learn what you can, and expand your horizons. Come on, feminines. For those of you who are ready to learn, let's go. Planning phase, all right? Take a step back and plan the necessary steps to move forward so you may turn your goals into reality. All right, let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Also, don't forget, guys, for those of you who like to book readings a lot of the time with me, I appreciate that. But keep in mind that we have memberships on my website as well. We have memberships here on YouTube, yes. We have the Patreon, yes. But we also have memberships on my website directly, where if you have a membership, you can speak to me every single week. You can speak to me bi-weekly, whatever is necessary for you. All right. And it also helps you save money on your readings instead of you having to purchase. But that's up to you. Right? I just try to make it as convenient for everybody as possible. All right. That's more so for people who are really working on themselves and looking for the consistent growth. All right. Because my readings are not like, you know, oh, let me tell you what such and such is doing. Let me tell you what such and such is doing. No, my readings are to help you heal, ascend, level up, attract the things that you want to yourself, and win in life. Okay. So now, we can look into things if you want to, but that's different. Only things that are connected to you, okay? Don't be asking me about Keisha from down the street, because don't nobody care about Keisha from down the street unless Keisha from down the street did something to you and you want to know about that. You understand what I'm saying? Use your discernment. So let us see. We have worth the effort. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Knowing your dedication will lead to rewarding discoveries. There you go. That's spirit talking to you. For those of you like, should I do this membership? Should I do this membership? It's worth the effort. Put that effort in on you, boo. All right. For those of you who, like I said, back to the regular message, you know, this is you knowing that you're going to continue to put effort in where you feel like it's worth it, where you're going to see a return. Somebody getting karma because they treated you bad, you don't necessarily see that as a you problem. You didn't treat you bad, and you didn't tell that person to treat you bad. You didn't tell that person to play in your face. You didn't tell them to play with you, try to be slick. None of that. All right, we have hidden keys. Put things together piece by piece to reveal the bigger picture. All right, we have no illusions. Stay grounded in truth, embracing reality with clarity and wisdom to navigate life's journey authentically. Okay. Ladies, you know how when you oil your hair and then the oil just be wanting to run down, child? Stay in place, you know what I'm saying? Stay in place, oil. All right? So if y'all keep hearing me over here like that, that's what I'm doing. Trying to make sure, child. Oh, goodness, ladies. One last move. You have come far on your journey. Keep going, and you will soon see what you have accomplished. That's right. That is so right. This pollen is pollinating, right, guys? All right, it says sky of clarity. Soar into the boundless sky of clarity, where insights are as infinite as the azure expanses. Okay. All right. Happiness is simple. Find joy in life's small wonders, for they hold the key to a fulfilling and contented heart. There you go. Somebody write like, why you so happy? If you love me and we not in a good spot, how you so happy? Child, my happiness don't come because we connected. My happiness is here because I belong to spirit, child. Okay, and I'm divinely protected and guided at all times. And I find pleasure and joy in everyday mundane activities. That's why I'm so happy. Yeah, divine timing. Be patient, for some things take time to manifest fully in your life. All right. And you notice frost of stillness. Like something might not be progressing the way you want it to at the moment, but you know that that's momentarily going to change. Like it'll change in a moment. Okay. More adventures. Embrace the unknown with curiosity, letting each journey shape your path and wisdom. Okay. Such beautiful messages today, guys. All right. You're standing strong in your power. You know who your person is, but you're not in a rush. Remember divine timing. What are you in a rush for, and to be with who? Like, if this person is going to get it together, then they're going to get it together. Like I tell you guys all the time, we all have, you know, every single day to try again. We did see the death card. We do see the King of Wands. Perhaps this person is taking the action that is necessary to change their ways. If that is the case, they love you, you love them. Well, maybe they're stopping a pattern. Whatever the toxic pattern was, they're going to stop it. They don't want to keep running from you. They don't want to keep breaking your heart, which breaks their heart. They don't want to do that. Excuse me. Instead, they want to date you. They want to court you. They want to share anniversaries together. They want to commit themselves to you. All right. They want to experience what union would be like with their twin. That's what we see. Now, yeah, we was popping our mess this whole time, but that was because that's how you're feeling. You're in that energy of, listen, I know what I deserve. Remember, the first card was girl talk. So that's what this reading is like. It's like girl talk. We just venting right now. You know what I mean? Like we just get it all out. The energy is getting it all out. Right. But that doesn't mean you don't love them. Know that, okay? Because I didn't see that nowhere. I didn't see here that you don't love them. I didn't see that. All right. Frost of stillness. Remember we had the Queen of Cups, and then right behind the Queen of Cups was the Ace of Cups. This person is your person. You know that, and you love them. But you're not going to just allow yourself to be treated however. You're going to be respectful of yourself and them, and you expect them to do the same. All right. Frost of stillness. Embrace the frost of stillness, where in the calm of icy pause, reflective clarity is found. All right. So Spirit is saying take time to reflect, and then moving forward, adapt and thrive. Luck flows with change. Stay flexible, embrace shifts, and learn from the journey as answers reveal themselves. So yes, things are going to come to you. Making plans. Okay. It says chart your course with intention. The future is yours to design and navigate. So you basically get that choice as to if this is what you want to continue with or if you don't want to continue with. And you do not have to. That is up to you, right? We see that this person had their ways, but again, we all do our thing. We all, you know, got something about us. What is it that's so special about you and this person? Hold on to that. You know, what got you to caring about them in the first place? What made you even consider to begin with? You know what I mean? Like, think about that. So when this person comes back to you in a healthier, healed space, you know, again, if you're not sure, the first thing you don't have to do is you don't have to book a reading when you're not sure. You know, the first thing you do, pray about it. And then you wait for clarity. And then you want confirmation, then book a reading. You get what I'm saying? But I always tell you guys, start with God first. Go to God first, you know. And trust what it is that you feel. Trust your intuition. You keep showing up as this high priestess. You understand? Like, a lot of you have gifts that, you know, you haven't even opened yet. You haven't unwrapped yet. Some of you may not even know you're gifted. Okay, you're very gifted. Okay, you have a lot of special gifts. Not only that, but you also have talents. Money-making talent. Showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so whatever it is that you have, whatever it is, you got it. All right, you got it, no doubt. Okay. Whatever it is, honey, you have it in the bizag. All right, let's pick some more cards right quick, and then we're going to wrap it up. All right. Hope you guys have a beautiful Saturday. All right, it says the dark. Take a moment to sit under the star-speckled sky, listening to crickets and breathing in the cool night air. All right, so Spirit is suggesting going outside, okay, in the dark. This is nighttime energy, in the dark. All right, we have outer space. It says, take the time to heal, grow, and expand. Yep, that's what you're doing. Didn't I say that? That was the first card out. You said you're not doing this back and forth with this person. And because, again, you standing 25 toes down about you, it's showing this person they can't play with you either. You don't play with you. So, look, the person that's going to be in your life claiming to love you can't play with you either. It's not a game, okay? I don't play about me. I don't play about the person that I'm with. I don't play about my friends. You're not going to play with me like that. You're not doing it. Like, if you somebody like me, like I said yesterday, that you go hard for your friends and for your lovers, you don't let people play with you like that. You got a half a time to show me that we not rocking the way I thought we was rocking. Half a time, okay? If y'all never read my poetry book, Azul, you can find that link in the description box beneath this video. I have a poem in there called F Friends because of that very reason. You know, people like to make themselves seem like they're your friend. They want to be your friend, you know, but some people just don't know how to be your friend. Just like how some people don't know how to love you the way you need to be loved. Same thing, you know, and oftentimes chosen ones is either that, one or the other. We either struggle with finding real love or struggle with finding true friends, one or the other. All right. But it says here, link your own constellations and take control. All right. Underlying energy is breakthrough. For a star to be born, it must first collapse. This is not your destruction. This is your birth. And by the way, shout out to my bestie, Shamika, because I don't want her to hear that and be like, girl, what about me? No, but I met her years after. But anyway, if you want to read my poetry book or even my first book, Thoughts of a Rose, both of those links can be found in the description box beneath this video, as well as the information to how you can find me for personal readings. All right. So I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Also, for those of you that keep asking about the decks that I'm using, there's a link to my Amazon storefront in the description box as well. All right. Now, granted, if you're going to go ahead and get the decks anyway, you may as well get them through my link because it helps the both of us. All right. Each one teach one, each one scratch one, charge the back. Okay. So I'll speak to y'all soon. Peace and haggry.